Johnson, let's hear from him.
Lee, Jimmy Johnson got his first stint back in the Lowe's prototype since back in January. Jimmy, you've had a chance to get a drink of water, freshen up a little bit. How was it getting back behind the machine?
It was great, all except for the fact I got really hot. It's amazing to me how much warmer these cars are inside. We had an electrical problem too, so I think I lost the driver cooling fans. I didn't have a dashboard, and it had a lot of issues because of the electrical problem. But with all that being said, we still were really fast. I passed a lot of cars and had a blast out there.
What was it like coming out of Cup practice and immediately going into this race?
That was tough. Hopefully that doesn't hurt me. Only because we started practice pretty bad in the Cup car and made some great gains. We ended practice on a really good note, so it was easy to take off, but I still haven't debriefed or gone over my Cup car with my guys. So I have to go home and go to the bus, I should say, and call everybody and debrief.
You had a chance to run in the rain here earlier today. Is that tough, jumping in one of these cars in the rain?
You know, it's kind of weird, but I welcome rain. I raced a lot of off-road racing, and the rain and mud was terrible. So to be out in the rain, one of these cars, there's a lot more grip than I anticipated, and actually wasn't too bad in the car out there in the rain, and also the 24 when it rained, it wasn't all that bad.
Should we expect you back in the 24 next year?
Yeah, I certainly hope so. Ideally, I would like to run 3 of these a year. The races that kind of correlate with the Cup schedule plus the 24. Lowe's, I can't thank them enough for coming on board, and Bill Riley and this whole team for letting me get in this car, and have to them too.
Now, the Rolex 24 is really kind of turned into a race of champions. We're seeing Formula Car drivers, we're seeing Nextel Cup drivers. Who from the Nextel Cup group do you think will come back in 08?
It's weird because everybody goes in waves where they come and go. I personally would like to be a regular fixture, but I still think you'll see a lot of guys coming next year. I went back and told everybody how much fun I had, so I think you'll see a big wave come.
Well, it's great to see you back, Jimmy, and thanks for your time.
And that fun certainly rubbed off on Jeff Gordon, didn't we, where we saw Jeff compete earlier this year and had a super time. Meanwhile, we've got a new leader in GT. It's Andy Lally.
Who'd have thought? This guy is on fire. Unbelievable.
He last pitted on lap 24, though, so I got a feeling that Andy may need some fuel here to get to the checkered flag tonight. But Kevin Buckler and the boys have played some brilliant strategy this year to get them 3 victories in the last 4 events, and Andy Lally is really on the march in the championship chase.
Boy, if he needs fuel, you'd think they'd want to do it relatively quick. They've got to be in the window. We've only got 20 laps in the race to go. Of course, they'd like to see a caution, wouldn't they?
Talking with RJ Valentine today, and he said, can you believe this at my age? He said, I'm teamed with this guy, this hot shoe, Andy Lally, who I believe in so much and I thoroughly enjoy driving with. He said, I can't believe I'm in this position with Andy at this stage in my life, and we may have a shot at this championship. That's the SunTrust Pontiac Riley of Max Angelelli, 3.2 seconds in arrears of Alex Gurney. Then it's Brown, Donahue, and Ian James for Mike Shank Racing is in the 5.
All out is about taking your car and pounding it. Good-looking women, fast cars, and money. Whoever gets to that finish line first wins. Unbelievable.
It's All Out. Premieres next Thursday, 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific. Only on Speed. Cars. Speed. Can you handle it?
Grand Prix. Dragon Rocketman and Fade the U.S. Hayden, Rossi, Stoner racing the only MotoGP race in the States. The Red Bull US GP, live from Laguna Seca, July 22nd, 5 Eastern on Fox.
0 to 360 in 8 days. Watch as actor, model and car enthusiast Tyson Beckford and award-winning import car designer Lucky J fine-tune a car from bumper to bumper in only 8 days. It's fine-tuned and it premieres next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on Speed. We're back and we ride with Patrick Long and the Ruby Tuesday Porsche. Just listen to this car humming along and Patrick trying to claw his way up. And it's appropriate we're on board with this car because it's time for this week's Ruby Tuesday Recipe for Success.
Well, back when I went to school, one thing I really didn't care for was homework. I didn't see the need for it at the time. However, homework is this weekend's recipe for success. When Grand Am comes down to Daytona here in 4th of July, they share with the big brothers from NASCAR. And that means it's down to a one-day show. 2 practice sessions, 1 qualifying, then they race. But what happens if in the qualifying session something goes wrong? You could lose that hour easily. You could, in fact, come into the race with no data whatsoever. And data is homework.
Well, Daytona is unique for the stock cars and for the Grand American cars in the fact that in the summer, it's so hot and the track has so little grip that it's a completely different setup than what you run in the wintertime here.
It's always a bit of a problem going someplace when you're used to spending 3 days of testing. You just spend, you have 2 hours to run it. And this weekend we've changed from a Porsche engine to a Pontiac, so we got a lot of balls coming at us in all sorts of direction.
Unfortunately, from January, we've got a number of changes that are different on the car. We only had the 07 engine for the 24-hour race. We've now got the 07 package on the car, which is a different brake package. On top of that, the Porsche had 75 pounds of weight added, and in addition to that, we've had a restrictor put on the car. So to a degree, we're flying a little bit blind with the disadvantage of a one-day event here. So we had to really look at our data on a number of tracks and come up with a setting that we think hopefully will work for us.
We're a team under pressure. We're getting beaten by a identical car engine combination. And so we've had to go away testing. We've made some progress. And with the pressure we're under, we wouldn't run today setups that have previously worked at Daytona. We're looking for something extra from our testing, and we'll work with that. If that doesn't work out, then we'll fall back on our notes and work through those.
Well, like I was saying before, I was never really good at homework. So teacher, can you go over this with me one more time? See, I told you I was learning.
What was it like going to school in a horse and cart, Dawes?
That was down on horsepower. Hey!
Andy Lally is on pit road, the GT leader. Cal, you thought they may needed to come in. That is true, and it's for more than a splash and dash. Chris is there.
That's right, Lee. Everything going smooth with this pit stop, but we have to remember that Andy Lally did come in earlier in the race because he had a tire going down. So this car has been back and forth on pit lane, and with as quick as this race runs, I don't know if Andy Lally's going to be able to make up that time because of that flat tire.
Boy, Chris, he might have hit that tire. It was awful close. Cal, what do you think?
Well, it's close. It's hard to tell whether he just deflected it. It wasn't a big hit on that tire, so the officials are down there. They'll take a look. They'll make the call.
Here comes Ian James on David Donahue. James on the right of your screen, Donahue on the left. And the man who was sat in that 58 for the opening stanza of the race and led the majority of that opening portion is standing by.
Lee, not only did he lead it, but he was struggling with a car that had definitely a deficiency in downforce. Now your teammate out there in 4th. Can David do anything with that car?
You know what? It's tough. It was a handful to drive, and I had Pappas on my bumper for I don't know how long. It was a lot of work, a lot of fun, but the car's very squirrely on entry and on exit because of the rear downforce. So he's got his work cut out for him, but Brumos guys are doing a great job. We're hoping to pull a podium here for Mr. Snodgrass.
This team has done just a great job this year, getting a lot more speed out of the 58 car, but what's it going to take to get that monkey off your back? I know you sacrificed one earlier today.
I hope we did. My wife keeps joking with me that you let the monkey in the track again. I don't know. I mean, we run up front every weekend. The car is strong. The whole team's come together now that we've switched over to the Riley program. It's all running great. We just need a little luck.
Well, it's a busy race schedule this weekend. Darren Law, one of the guys who's doing a double, headed up to Lime Rock, and he and pretty much half of the GT2 field in the ALMS series is going to be chartering a plane right after this race to head up to Connecticut.
Well, we're getting a report that Race Control is asking to see a replay of the 66 Andy Lally TRG pit stop.
Watch the tire. Yeah, there was contact.
Very much like Tim Lewis Jr. at Laguna Seca earlier this year. That is a no-no.
It wasn't much of a deal, but the rule says you cannot do that.
Look at that rear aero work on the 58 Red Bull Brumos car. It's flapping around. David Donahue has his hands full. Ian James looks for an inside move. Can't quite do it into the bus stop.
Ian James has got tremendous straight line speed. I assume that Mike Shank has a low downforce setup on that car. We saw him blow by Michael Valiante down this front straightaway earlier in the race. So Ian doing a tremendous job here tonight.
Well, David's got a half trimmed out.
Yeah, he's working on his downforce setup.
Yeah, he's going to be faster per lap if that keeps falling off.
Surprised the officials didn't make them tear that off during that pit stop they had, because it's dangerous to have a piece like that floating around. If it does fall off, it's going to be debris, certainly, and someone's going to cut down a tire in a heartbeat.
Plus, if you're in James, you're looking at that at 170 miles per hour. That piece is going to go right where? Right into your face.
Fastest car on the track at the moment is Colin Brown in the Krone Racing Pontiac. 1:46.2. He is flying. He's setting a lap speed faster than the race leader. And we have word from race control that there is no penalty being handed down to the 66 of Andy Lally. He's currently 5th in class. Make that 6th. This is for 4th, and this rages on as we go to a break. Can anyone catch Gurney out in front? Angelelli is just 5.8 seconds in arrears.
This Saturday, NASCAR Race Day ignites your race weekend.
It's hot, but it's Daytona, and there's only one place like it.
Best race day ever! Because who needs fireworks with a show this explosive?
The Herminator! For the best race fans anywhere.
Was it the most fun you've ever had at a show?
NASCAR Race Day built by the Home Depot. Live from Daytona. Saturday, 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. NASCAR on speed. It's huge.
There is no power greater than the power of nature, and there is no spark plug more capable of harnessing power than the patented Denso Iridium Power Spark Plug. Denso Iridium Power Spark Plugs. For improved horsepower and better fuel economy on any vehicle from street to strip. Visit densoperformance.com for more information.
Look closely as this World Trade Center commemorative proof transforms into a breathtaking standing sculpture of the Twin Towers. It is entirely clad in 15 milligrams each of 24-karat gold and in .999 pure silver, actually recovered from the vaults beneath Ground Zero. The Twin Towers actually rise up like hope from the shadow of Ground Zero. To mark the 5th anniversary of September 11th, we have authorized a private, non-monetary minting that will never be released for circulation. The final price was to be $49, but during the special release, it can be yours for just $29.95 to honor all who were lost that fateful day. $5 of every proof order is donated to official 9/11 family charities and memorials. When the shrinking supply of Ground Zero recovery silver is gone, the striking will end forever. Don't wait. Call now.
Call 1-800-576-9320. That's 1-800-576-9320. Strict limit of 5 commemoratives per caller.
If you've just joined us, let's bring you up to date with what has happened here at Daytona. Of course, we always start this event in the light, well, in recent years anyway, and it was the pole-sitting car of John Fogarty who got out to a clean start, got caught back in a little bit of traffic and came into contact with a couple of cars, Memo Rojas and Jorg Bergmeister, and had to serve a stop-and-go penalty. That hurt them for the time being. Race leader Chris Sequeiros, who had a brilliant run until this. And then that car ran into some gearbox problems and has now been officially retired. Perhaps that was the beginning of those gearbox problems. And Jimmy Johnson, after starting and qualifying second, he had to serve a penalty for speeding on pit road. Got out after making his way back up into the top 10 and handed over to Mark Goosens. And Darren Law, who led the majority of the first half of this race, came in with a damaged rear end aerodynamic work in a bad way and handed over to David Donoghue. And then the most recently, Andy Lally clips a tyre in his pit box. Initially, race control said they were not going to penalise him, and while we're in the break, they have changed their mind. There will be a penalty for Andy Lally.
Tough call there. I mean, they looked at it a couple of times, but rules are rules. There's a very fine line there, Dorsey, but they've penalised other teams earlier in the season. You have to play fair with everyone.
You do, but the bad news is it's a very lengthy penalty. It's a 1 minute after you stop penalty.
Here's the 75. Colin Brown is setting some blistering lap times. Let's hear from Max Pappas, who did a great job earlier in the race, Chris.
Lee, Colin, the quickest car on the racetrack right now, but Max, you had a great battle with the 58 for that lead in your opening stint, but now that 99 car back out in the lead. What have the Gainesco guys figured out?
You know, our car, the Crown Racing car was running very good. The Pontiac motor was running excellent. We didn't have just enough top speed, actually, acceleration. We were missing a bit in acceleration. The other guys, they were slightly pulling away. Looks like the 99 car is very slippery. Through the gears, they were really, really fast, and they've got a very good car on their braking as well. But we are getting it close. We're figuring it out. We are now a top 3 car, and hopefully by the end of the season, we can put the Crown Racing 75 in the lead.
Also noticed some damage to the windscreen on the 75. What happened there?
We've been running the glass windscreen, and actually the thing's cracked in half right away, and it was actually very difficult to see out there. The visibility was very poor, and I was actually looking through the side mirror, side window sometimes, because I couldn't really see exactly where I was. It was tough, but it was an awesome race, and Darren Lowe drove really well and clean, just enough. When he broke the rear part of the car, was just enough fast on the straightaway to pull away from me, and I was catching him back in the braking zone, and it was a good battle.
Good luck, Max. Brian?
Chris, down here at Michael Shank Racing, the little team that could, as we call them, running 2 cars. John Pugh, you and Ian James, a great run here. The last 4 races you guys have run so well. Your first time in a prototype at Daytona, how was it?
Oh, it's fantastic. The team gave me a great car. Ian's doing a fantastic job. I'm loving it. I'd like to spend more time here. I can't wait to do the 24 next year.
You had a great 4th place finish at Watkins Glen. Ian running 4th right now, but team told me earlier he had a big push in the car. Couldn't get it out with the sway bars. Obviously, that seems to have taken care of itself.
Yeah, when he came in for new tires, he went back out and was turning the laps a second faster all of a sudden. Made a few changes with the car. It's great.
Well, we'll see if the Mike Shank Racing team, John Pugh, Ian James, maybe they can get on a podium today, guys.
Yeah, they're headed for their equal best result of the year. That is 4th place. Meanwhile, the 23 has come on pit road again. Patrick Long has now been released.
That is definitely on schedule. They stopped just about 12 laps ago. Chris, you got more?
Calvin Pat Long had to bring the Ruby Tuesday machine to pit lane. It looked like to change a left rear tire and also some contact on that left side, so he must have gotten into something out there.
Well, there was contact. We heard a report between the 23 and 21 Matt Connolly Motorsports Pontiac GTO. Here's the replay.
Going down into turn 6, and there it was. Pat obviously thought he was clear, Dorsey, but that GT car was still down on the inside, or we assume it was still that Pontiac down on the inside.
It was definitely a GT, because you could see the yellow headlights that the GT cars run inside of his fender there, but that was a pretty good hit right on the door there.
Guess who is coming to? Points leader and former champion Scott Pruitt is hauling the mail. He is coming. He's just outside the top 5.
A revolutionary new way to watch NASCAR is coming to TNT. More racing, less commercials. TNT's wide open coverage live from Daytona. Don't miss the Pepsi 400, Saturday at 7:30. A revolution is coming, only on TNT.
When it comes to choosing a motor oil, there are hundreds of choices. When it comes to choosing a filter, there's only one. Go to Fram.com to get $5 off your favorite oil and Fram filter, and see for yourself why Fram is America's #1 oil filter. It's not just another oil change. It's a Fram oil change.
You need a girlfriend.
Tony Stewart here with my buddy Jared. Subway restaurants are known for tasty, low-fat subs, like this 6-inch sweet onion chicken teriyaki. At 5 grams of fat, it's a third the fat of a McDonald's snack wrap.
And look at it. It's a lot more food. Fills me up without slowing me down.
So, Tony, would you say that makes Subway restaurants your favorite pit stop? The tasty 6-inch sweet onion chicken teriyaki from Subway restaurants. Make it part of a new Subway Fresh Fit meal with new, better-for-you sides and drinks.
Subway, race hard,
eat fresh.
One of the main reasons for poor vehicle performance is a dirty fuel system. It can cause decreased fuel economy and actually do harm to your engine over time. By adding Lucas fuel treatment to your vehicle, it cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system. Pump, carburetors, fuel injectors, and valves as you drive. It also improves your vehicle's performance. It's a non-solvent product designed to protect both gasoline and diesel engines. Lucas fuel treatment. It works.
Week after week, you've had chicken, and
chicken.
No wonder you've come down with flavor amnesia. Think back to the last time you had a juicy Johnsonville brat. Remember how they sizzled on the grill and that flavor? Oh, that juicy Johnsonville flavor. It's all coming back.
Honey.
Memories are great.
Honey.
But there's nothing like the real thing.
Nice. I know.
Flavor up with Johnsonville brats.
It's time to run fast, run hard with Pink's All Out. It's the gutsiest show on television, and it's back. Pink's All Out. On Thursday, it's not for the pink slip. They're chasing the green. $10,000 in cold, hard cash. That's Pink's All Out. Premieres Thursday at 8 right here on Speed. Let's talk GT for a moment. We're back at Daytona, and you're looking at the battle for the lead. Sylvain Tremblay chasing down the 07 Pontiac for Banner Racing. Paul Edwards is leading that class, and here's his co-driver, Kelly Collins.
Kelly, you guys trying to break through, get that first win of the season. So, dude, you think you can do it?
I'm just thinking maybe if we switch up and we get another pit reporter, maybe we can pull it off. I'm thinking you're the bad luck. Right now, the Mazda has the measure on us in the straight line. We're just crossing our fingers, man. We're doing as hard as we can. The Pratt & Miller guys did a great job setting the car up, but we didn't have it this morning. We got it now. We qualified second. But we just, if you look right now, it's close, man. It's very, very close. So hopefully the Banner Racing team's going to pull through. Paul's doing a great job. He's got his mirrors full of the Mazda. You know, we'll take what we can get.
Well, it looked like they were going to break through, get that win at Mid-Ohio, but they had that slipping clutch that really hurt them on the restarts. Brian?
Well, down here, Nick Ham watching as they streak by the finish line that time. It's close, man. Where's the measure? Where are you guys going to get him?
On the straightaway. If he can get a good run out of the bus stop chicane, and it should be able to draft him to the start finish. Hopefully it'll be the last lap. Make it exciting.
You got a big smile on your face, but you were beat when you got out of the car. I saw you sit down on the wall. You're still sweating.
I've never been so hot in a race car. I was slowing down a little bit at the end because I just felt like I had to pace myself. But we got within our fuel window, so we're in pretty good shape. But it was hot in there.
Well, it's definitely hot now. Competition really heating up in GT. We'll see if Tremblay can make it 3 wins and steal it from the 07, the Pontiac guys.
Certainly looks like they've got the advantage. Look at Sylvain come. As we duck off to a quick break, when we come back, we'll take you all the way to the checkered flag.
We know you like style. We know you like performance. We thought you'd like fuel economy and a great warranty as well. With the Pontiac G6, you get the same highway fuel economy as Camry, with even more power, plus a 100,000-mile, 5-year powertrain warranty. The new Pontiac, designed for action.
I was getting up every night to go to the bathroom. Up, back to sleep, up again.
4 or 5 times a night.
All day, too, and sometimes I had trouble going.
I kept saying, go see the doctor about your urinary problems.
I finally did. He said I had BPH. It wasn't prostate cancer. It's just another name for an enlarged prostate. And good news, once-a-day prescription medicines can help.
Really help.
So guys, see your doctor. call this number. Don't wait another day.
Or another night.
At eHarmony, we match you across 29 dimensions of compatibility. And right now, not only can you log on to eHarmony.com and get your personality profile, you can also review your matches all for free. Aren't you curious to see who you would be matched up with according to compatibility?
He loves me for me.
Visit eHarmony.com and discover what so many singles have found. Log on today and review your eHarmony matches absolutely free. eHarmony.com.
I signed up for car insurance on Progressive.com. I saved money, which was great, but they also have these local response vehicles. And if you're in an accident or need an estimate or whatever, a Progressive guy will come to you. And they're all over. I am a musician who's on the road a lot, so it's pretty cool that they'll come to me if my van, you know, gets pummeled by adoring fans. Or if I hit a pole.
Progressive. Saving hundreds is just the beginning.
It came out of nowhere.
Before the gremlins get you, get Progressive. #1 in motorcycle insurance.
It was Dr. Ferry Porsche who once said, for something to endure, it must be unique. He believed that nothing bred greater endurance than the challenge of motorsport, and his 911 was proof. 43 wins at the 24 Hours of Daytona, 42 victories at Le Mans, another 45 at Sebring. And did we mention the Monte Carlo and Dakar rallies? The 911, an icon, a legend, the benchmark, dedication to perfection. It's in every Porsche built.
And we say thanks to our friends at Porsche, because with their help we are going all the way to the checkered flag with no more commercial interruptions. The Brumos Porsche 250 continues, and the dominance continues from Bob Stallings, Gainsco Auto Insurance, Pontiac Riley. It has almost a 6-second lead over Alex Gurney, and then it's win number 4. This is the battle in GT while we're away. Sylvain Tremblay did get Paul Edwards, and he's doing his best to stay with him, but this mighty little Mazda is fast in a straight line.
Take a look at the pass here, and I was about to say, it's really hard at a place like Daytona to win a race when the other car that you're racing is 10 miles or 15 miles an hour quicker than you are on the straightaway. And that Mazda's got a good 10 mile an hour, I'd say.
Nick Ham called it, didn't he? Here we go again, we're on board. Watch the SunTrust machine to the outside. Very close there, but Nick Ham knew that this Mazda had great straightaway speed. He just needed to be in position to take advantage of it.
And how do you defend against something like that on a high-banked oval? Oh, no. That's Paul Edwards right now that's missed.
Did he miss the bus stop?
Did he miss the bus stop? But he didn't stop if he did.
We may have caught it late, may have already stopped and getting back up to speed.
Well, the rule is, of course, you have to come to a complete stop, so hopefully we didn't catch it, and he was just rejoining up from stopping. We'll know shortly.
It's your old mate, James Weaver, who's responsible for that rule.
Yeah, it was old James Weaver who just kind of didn't make the turn and said, well, I'll still go on.
Here's what happened with Paul Edwards. Look to the left.
Full lock up, and no, he's not going to stop.
Now, he did
Yes. Wait.
Yeah. He did.
No, he's good.
He had a 30-plus second advantage over Dirk Werner, and that has now been reduced to 9 seconds.
But he's done it right, hasn't he? I mean, he knows he can't make the corner. He gets himself under control, gets his braking done, brings it to a stop here, waits for traffic, then lights it up, gets on down the road.
So it's still Sylvain Tremblay over Paul Edwards, but then Werner now is a lot closer than what he was. And then Wolf Hensler is 4th, and Leighton Rees is 5th at the moment, ahead of Dominic Cicero. That's how it sits in GT land.
And that's key in the championship, Lee, of course. All those boys tied at the top.
And we talked about that, Calvin, back there. That braking zone for the bus stop is the darkest area on the racetrack. It's really easy to misjudge your braking back there. You don't have a good, clear picture of it.
It's so hard to make yourself stop. You want to slow down, you think, I've messed it up, I just want to get back underway, and to actually come to a complete stop is really hard to do. But you have to do that. You can't gain position But at times, we talked about James Weaver, he found that you just do that, you slow down a little bit, you'd gain a couple of seconds on your lap time. So the official said, no more of that, you got to come to a complete stop.
And it's one of those corners that you never feel like you've done it properly. I mean, even when you get through it okay, you think, well, I left a little bit more on the table. I could have done better than that.
As Dorsey mentioned at the top of the show, folks, there was times of frustration for the Florida-based Speed Source organization. It was starting to slide downhill at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca with a 7th. Then at Lime Rock, it blew out to an 11th. And then at the Glen, a frightening accident when Sylvain Tremblay was behind the wheel saw 22nd place next to their name. And they came back mightily at Mid-Ohio with a fine podium in 2nd place. So they are back in a big, big way. And this team just keeps on getting stronger and stronger. Talking Daytona prototypes, talking race leader, talking Alex Gurney. 7.7 seconds out in front, and they have never been on a podium and not stood on anything else but the top step. Don't worry about seconds and thirds, they just get wins.
It's absolutely amazing, you know, after that penalty, for a team to be able to do this, to come back and basically rub your nose in it, you know, just come back and just storm back to the front and then run away from the field.
Grain, you've got to hand it to the engineer Carl Brandon. He looked at this racetrack and they've been running high downforce setup, but the way they've been able to slice through traffic is they've had great straightaway speed. That's got them to the front easily. It's easy to make that pass down those long straightaways than it is through the infield.
And you know what's scary for the competition? Talking to those guys this morning, is that they thought here at Daytona this would be their weak race for the rest of the year.
Very, very good result for this team. For Wayne Taylor Racing and the SunTrust boys, Max Angelelli, Jonathan Cochet, this will bring Angelelli closer to Scott Pruitt because Pruitt is mired down in 6th place. Great comeback from Scotty, but look at this. That would be how tight it is at the end of this round. This is round 8. It's a 14-round championship. Plenty of time, plenty of racing left for those guys to apply the pressure to Pruitt.
And Angelelli, I mean, he's right there. He could win this championship being right 4 points back.
He could. Wayne Taylor said today, right now we're fighting Scott Pruitt for the championship. We know the 99 car is coming, but right now we're all about taking points out of the championship leader, which is exactly what they're doing. But as that points gap narrows down to that 99 machine, they're going to be right there. This is a big day for those boys if they can hang on.
Well, while we were enjoying this Daytona prototype action, the 06 Banner Racing Pontiac came in. Chris, did you get a look at that? What went down?
Yeah, Leighton Reese had to come to pit lane. They just came up a little bit short on their fuel, so Leighton had to bring it in, just get a few seconds of fuel in the car. This is the team that broke through and grabbed that first win for the GXP-R. Now, a lot of teams out here complaining about the heat, or a lot of drivers getting out of the car saying how hot it is because of the humidity out here. Leighton, in fact, just radioed to his team, guys, this thing's like riding a paint shaker that's inside a furnace. It's so bad.
Leighton's always been the one. He comes up with some good ones.
There's going to be some beautiful still photography images from tonight with these glowing rotors into the turns.
Your wife said you're not allowed to spend any more money on art, Lee.
Hey, Brian, what do you have for us?
Say what? Hey, guys. You guys were talking about the 10, saying, hey, we're battling the 01 in the championship. Take a look at the timing screen that's down in the 99 pit. You know, all these crews have different types of telemetry and timing screens that they use. Well, down here in the Gainsco screen, you look at the screen, and the Gainsco car, the 99, obviously leading a race at the top of the screen in green. Their two main combatants, the number 10 right there in red, the 01 in yellow down in 6th place. So they're keeping track of the championship right there on their timing monitor.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, bud.
Why didn't you show us that the first 20 laps of the race when we didn't have anything to look at? You could help me out, man.
Well, we want to make sure, you know, you guys have to make your money a little bit. Chris and I are down here sweating. It's hot, you know.
I hear you.
We are inside the final 4 laps. What a superb performance from the Gainsco gang.
Good brake bias there, brake balance. Front rear rotors looking about the same even amount of red.
The 57 Stevenson Motorsport Corvette. And this is a great run from Dominic Cicero and Mark Bunting. They're up in the top 5 in class. Spencer Pumpelly has come on strong for Taffel Racing as well. Spencer finds himself in the top 5 also.
This team have really got a little bit better direction right now. They felt they were getting a bit confused. They had the folks from Crawford who built this chassis helping them out. Mike Johnson is leading this team, and they're kind of going in different directions at the same time. So they said, listen, we need to simplify this. They did that a couple of races ago. No disrespect to anyone involved, but they're kind of down one track now as opposed to two, Dorsey. And that's really a key when you get here on these race weekends. You can't afford to waste sessions and get lost.
Now, and you know, you look at different engineers and things, and you look at a problem, and there's more than one way to skin a cat. And that's what they had. They had two guys pulling in two different directions, and you just can't get anywhere like that.
Jim Lowe, Jim Pace in the TRG Porsche there, and the 21 car Matt Connolly in trouble again.
Well, that just, he got into it with somebody because there's body work back there.
The 6, Dorsey, the 6 we're hearing of Ian James. How bad was it, though? Ian James is running in 4th place. David Donahue not that far behind. Has it cost him a 4th place finish?
Or has it cost him a penalty? If, you know, every time we have contact and someone spins, we already know there's going to be. Let's take a look and see who's at fault here.
Ian James on the inside.
All right, no contact yet, but oh no, that's not Ian's fault. That is not Ian's fault. No way. 21 breaks free on the outside, spins in front, and they did make contact, though. Now, how bad is the car?
He's torn a little bit of the rear bodywork away from Ian James, similar to what the 58 machine is probably dealing with right now. So Ian's just got a couple of laps to go. I'm sure he can hang on. Shouldn't be too much drama for him.
2 laps to go here at Daytona under the lights for the Brumos Porsche 250. The Brumos team won't do it, but the Bob Stallings Gainsco team is. A remarkable performance. Angelelli is second, Brown is third, and James maintains 4th over David Donahue. Then Pruitt, Oswaldo Negri, Valiente, Goosens has worked his way back up into 9th, and Dominic Cicero, we were just saying what a great job the Stevenson team has done, and this car's stationary.
Yeah, he's pulled off around the end. He tried to get in a safe area. We don't know, something's broken on that car, but he's done the right things. The driver get it off the course.
That helps Leighton Reese and Tim Lewis Jr. in the championship race. That elevates them 1 position higher. White flag waiting for Alex Gurney. These boys are getting used to winning. We started the season with 5 different winners in as many races, and these guys became the first multiple winner with 2. Then at Mid-Ohio, they made it 3. They're on their way to making it 4 wins in season 2007, 3 of them in succession. And that will be in one more journey around the Daytona circuit.
She was waving that white flag like a checker. Did you see that?
Pretty vigorous there, Lee. Nice call today.
60 Mike Shankar rides high. That's with Oswaldo Negri in 7th. We go on board our GT class leading car, Sylvain Tremblay. Boy, does this go down well. Not only it's a home race here in Florida, but in the chase for this championship.
They won at Homestead on home soil, and they're doing it again here today right now, but a great battle.
That's the 06 is actually, you know,
well, Leighton could make it difficult for Sylvain to get by, but Paul Edwards is some 12 seconds back. So
well, that's, of course, not for position, but, you know, that the intent has been shown, isn't he? He's going to try to help out his 07 teammate if he can, but I don't think on 1 lap that's going to work. I also think Sylvain was being very cautious when he got up to that car.
Yeah, he had a nice buffer. He has the experience. They're looking for their 3rd victory of the year, and the 07, well, I think they're going to assume the championship lead tonight, but they still haven't won a race, and I know that's going to be really grinding hard at Paul Edwards and Kelly Collins.
And it's possible the car could win the championship without winning a race to keep consistent.
Pontiac will celebrate again. This will be Pontiac's 5th win in 8 races in season 2007. What a dominant performance. And these guys, quite simply, just have their act together. It took them to their 3rd season before they experienced victory at Mexico City earlier this year, but they are pumped. Gurney and Fogarty do it again at Daytona. Well, that is certainly some sugar. That's some sweet for what happened to them at the Rolex 24 at Daytona. After setting the pole, there was an early accident that took them out of the running. They finished 22nd, but here tonight, they finish on top. And team principal Bob Stallings thrilled with his boys, and what a great team effort. And Sylvain Tremblay and Nick Ham will get their 3rd victory for this year and be back in the championship chase.
And you can tell, Kevin, he played it smart. You see up ahead, Leighton Reese, he didn't want any part of that action. He's got enough in hand.
That's right, just playing it clean, keeping it cool, bringing it home. They're going to be back in this championship chase as well. They're going to tighten it up at the front. Sylvain Tremblay, I'm sure he's disappointed that he's split on points now with Nick Ham after the accident at Watkins Glen where Nick never got behind the wheel. He scored 0 points, and Sylvain picked up a handful that day.
For David Haskell, who steers this team strategically, there'll be a big smile on his face down on pit road. The top 3 in the championship are the top 3 in the race. Tremblay, Edwards, and Werner. And Sylvain brings the Speed Source Mazda to the line to make it 3 for 2007. Well done to the Speed Source boys. There's Nick Ham. Great start, great qualifying from him. Blistering pace. The Mazda has mauled them here at Daytona. And when we come back, we'll hear from our winners.
It was Dr. Ferry Porsche who once said, for something to endure, it must be unique. He believed that nothing bred greater endurance than the challenge of motorsport, and his 911 was proof. 43 wins at the Rolex 24 at Daytona, 42 victories at Le Mans, another 45 at Sebring. And did we mention the Monte Carlo and Dakar rallies? The 911, an icon, a legend, the benchmark. Dedication to perfection. It's in every Porsche built.
If you want to make your hard-earned dollar go a whole lot farther, get to Advance Auto Parts for our everyday ready-to-go low price guarantee. Nobody can beat our prices on just about anything for your car.
We're ready in advance.
Grand Am Rolex Series comes to Iowa Speedway for the first time, July 13th and 14th. Call or go online for tickets.
Speed's coverage of the Rolex Sports Car Series is brought to you by Rolex, a crown for every achievement. By Ruby Tuesday, simple, fresh American dining from start to finish. And powered by Pontiac and the 206